boys and girls, Miss Elliott here. So we are going to be doing our writing lesson. You should have watched a video already that Miss Kilquist made talking about main idea and details. So just as a refresher, the main idea is what our story or our text is mostly going to be about. So she talked about it like we have a pizza. When we have a pizza, we cannot have a pizza without crust. So we cannot have our text without main idea. So you can think about your pizza and you can think about your main idea as the crust. When we talk about the key details, those are any facts that help us talk about or support the main idea. So you can think of the details as the toppings that are on top of that pizza. So you're going to find this paper that we're going to be doing today. Our story is called Sick, and you're also going to want to get out a yellow marker, highlighter, pencil, whatever you have, and then a green as well, because we're going to be highlighting the main idea in yellow and the details in green. So whenever you have those ready, I'm going to read the story to you, and then we're going to be finding the main idea and key details in this story. So this story is called Sick. It is not fun to be sick. It hurts when you cough. You have to go to the doctor and get medicine. You also have to eat soup and stay in bed. The good thing is your mom or dad takes good care of you. So when I'm thinking about the main idea of this story, I want to probably find what it is. I need to find what it is mostly about. So our title is Sick, and this first sentence even says, it is not fun to be sick. So that's going to be the main idea. So I'm going to highlight that in yellow. And now what I want to do is I want to find the different details that helps support how it is not fun to be sick. So this first sentence, it hurts when you cough. Now, it hurts when you cough sounds like something that is not fun when you are sick. So I'm going to highlight that one green. That is a key detail. The next sentence says, you have to go to the doctor and get medicine. Well, our main idea is it's not fun to be sick, and most times it's not fun to go to the doctor and get medicine. So that can also be a detail that supports our main idea. Our next sentence, you also have to eat soup and stay in bed. Well, eating soup might not be something that supports being sick, but I think staying in bed is probably not too fun when we're sick. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight stay in bed. The last sentence says, the good thing is your mom or dad takes good care of you. So it is not fun to be sick is our main idea, and mom or dad takes care of you can be a key detail as well. Now, at the bottom part, you can pick whatever color you want, and you're going to be coloring in the details from the story. So this part, I'm going to tell you what the picture is, and then you're going to choose if it should be colored in because it's a detail or if it should not be colored in. So this first one is a little bottle of medicine. So you need to decide, was that a detail in our story about it's not fun to be sick, or was it not? So color it in if you think so. Then we have a picture of a cake. If you think that's a detail about our story, color it in. If not, you could even cross it out. This next one is a picture of a cat that is sick with a thermometer in its mouth. Is that something that supports that it is not fun to be sick? If you think so, color it in. If not, you can X it out. The next picture is of a pencil. Would we color in this pencil because it's a detail from our story, or would we X that out? This is the picture of a doctor. Would we color this in for a key detail, or would we cross it out because it's not? The next one is a picture of some soup. Well, was soup a key detail that was talked about in our story, or was it not? And this last one is a little boy that is sick in bed with a thermometer. Was that a key detail from our story? Would we color that in, or would we X it out? So go ahead and color in those key details. And then the next part of our lesson is going to be your other paper that you'll be doing for writing today. So your other paper looks like this. And you can pause the video at any time if I'm going too fast, just so we can slow down a little bit if you need to. So something else that we've been talking about in writing is adjectives. Adjectives is a word that describes our noun. It makes it more interesting. So on this paper, they are wanting us to describe the hamburger and write an adjective in each box to describe part of the hamburger. So parents, you can help your students come up, or your child come up with different words to describe the hamburger. And if they can't spell it, you can help them spell it as well. And then we're also going to be coming up with a sentence for each adjective. So they might need some help with that too. So I'm just going to come up with a few adjectives for examples of how you would describe the hamburger. So one example I could say maybe is the word yummy. So I could say this is a yummy hamburger. Another word that is an adjective that could describe my hamburger is maybe juicy, because maybe that burger is pretty juicy. So I could say juicy hamburger. Maybe I could say hot. Maybe my hamburger patty on there is very hot. So these are just 3 examples to describe my hamburger. I want you to come up with some of your own examples. And then this is how you would take that and turn it into a sentence. So I'm going to use my first word, yummy. And I could say for my sentence, that hamburger was yummy. And in class, many students really need support on this part. So it is totally fine if you help your student come up with this sentence and then even help them spell some of the words that they might not be able to spell. The next word is juicy. So my sentence could say, my hamburger was juicy. So my hamburger was juicy. So you're going to use the words, adjectives that you come up with up here, and you are going to use them in your sentences. If you have any questions, you can ask your teacher.